Jonathan Littlehale, as Pastor Tom had mentioned, and him and Sue have been such a huge part of helping in the church, whether that's in cleaning up the facilities, whether that's in helping jump in for the kids, whether that's in a second we'll see you help with worship and all the various different things, and that you jumped in to serve Christ. And so today we're excited to celebrate that with you. Again, like a commitment you made long ago within your heart, but to express this with your church family. And quite honestly, this is one of the greatest things, to be able to celebrate this. This is the Super Bowl. I'm going to be cheering loud as my Blazers play later tonight, but I'm going to be cheering even louder right now as we get a chance to see this. So Jonathan has prepared an opportunity you want to share with this church family, so we're going to give him a chance to kind of share a little bit with you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I'm just going to read my notes, all right? So my dad was a Baptist minister, so I grew up going to church. I can't remember a time when I didn't believe in Jesus and that my sins were forgiven through him. So naturally I was baptized when I was 13. That was just 47 years ago. So we don't have time right now to go over everything that happened since then. But in short, there's been times when I've been close to God and times when I've been far from God. So I'm skipping ahead to the last year, and especially the last half of the year. My life was busy. I was active at church, and from the outside, I'm sure everything looked fine. But the truth is that everything was not fine. Over the years, I let the disappointments of life and my unconfessed sin create a dense barrier between me and God. My focus was on the world and not on God. I didn't read the Bible. I didn't pray in any meaningful way. I wasn't really interested in pursuing anything new that had to do with God. Instead, I found myself caught up in the news of the day, always checking to see what the latest big story was. I was paying so much attention to the news and talk shows, somehow thinking that knowing what was going on was important or valuable. But I started feeling like it was all meaningless and that I was empty inside. Then, on the Sunday in December, when the choir sang between services, two very special people, they know who they are, approached me and started telling me that they saw the way I treated others with kindness and that they appreciated me for that and other things that they saw in me. I thought, this must be some kind of joke, they're just messing with me. But they were completely sincere. I was so surprised and grateful, but also confused. Later I called it an appreciation ambush. Afterwards, I kept asking myself, why would they do that for me? When I asked them the same question, they simply replied that they wanted me to know that I was appreciated and loved. As I thought about what they had done, I realized two things. First, God was reminding me that he loved me. And second, I was convicted over not responding to his love the way I knew I should. After thinking it over for about 10 days, I decided that I would abandon the worldly influences in my life and start reading the Bible and praying first thing every day. I also started listening only to Christian music radio stations. What happened next is truly a miracle in my life. The barrier that I had put up between me and God was completely removed. I felt myself freed from my past by God's power working in me. What I knew about Jesus in my head finally made it down to my heart. Now I have a sincere and overwhelming desire to know Jesus and to serve him with my life. I look forward to getting up early and reading the Bible and spending time talking with God. I feel God's love overflowing in me, and I want everyone to be able to feel that same love. My love for God has given me freedom to worship with my whole self. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. So because of this spiritual awakening and the tremendous changes in my life, I'm being baptized to let everyone know that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, and I intend to follow him with all my heart, all my soul, and all my mind. One last thing. Maybe you feel like I was feeling last year. Maybe you feel like God is far away. Or maybe you know that you're not responding to God's love the way you should be. My experience has convinced me that God's love is real and powerful, and he loves everyone. He loves you just as much as he loves me. He loves everyone the same. He pursued me and revealed his love for me in an amazing and wonderful way. But he was loving me even when I had turned away from him. I know without a doubt that he is pursuing you too. All you have to do is stop looking down at yourself, stop looking around at the world, and look up. His love is waiting for you. This life is too short to spend another day or even another hour without his love in your life. Let's do this.
Everybody else was going, like Pastor Tom said, in second service, but he requested specifically, I want to be with first service because those are my people, that's where I attend. And so